The author is Abdullah of Gaza, and it's called Extreme Sadness. He woke up from a coma in the hospital after his tent was bombed by an Israeli missile, and a number of his family members were killed. He found his son sitting beside him when he opened his eyes and said, "Wen ana? Where am I?" His son told him what happened, but hid him from the truth that his brother, his other son, had been killed. He said, "Everyone's fine, Baba." The father muttered his thanks and praise to God without moving his head from the pillow. The man said to his son, "I feel such a heaviness and pain in my lower body." The son replied in a low voice, "You're fine, Baba, you're fine. We'll return to our tent tomorrow." The father looked at the ceiling of the room, and in a harsh moment of silence, as if he were skeptical about that, the son was afraid that his father would hear the heavy heartbeat in his chest. Then he said to his son, "Support me, my son. I feel like I need to use the bathroom." And the son, terrified and disturbed, said to him, "Wait a minute. Wait, I will call the nurse for you now. Father, please, just wait." Moments later, the nurse came in and said to him, "You are a man of faith, and this has become your fate. You cannot go to the bathroom now. You have lost both of your feet. This is God's decree. You must be patient. We dressed you in diapers, and you can relieve yourself that way." The father looked in shock at the nurse's mouth while not muttering a sound. He did not ask her any questions. He did not follow up with any words. He just looked at his son's face and then turned and stared at the ceiling. He closed both his eyes as the tears began to flow down his face. No one knew what was going through the man's mind, what brokenness, what humiliation he felt and would experience without his legs. With such a loss, all his vitals on the monitors showed normal. But suddenly, the man's heart stopped beating and his breath froze. His son shouted and called for the doctors, but it was too late. The depression and heartbreak were just as deadly as the tank shell that killed his family.